Andrew Tate. He's going mad viral at the moment.
I think he's one of the worst people on the internet.
Why?
I feel like he's a misogynist. He was talking about women going on party holidays.
Yeah.
And he was like, if I have a car and it's in a garage.
But the thing that he said is not that far away from what we said.
No, it is.
It's not.
If I were to ask you, why haven't you found love yet? Is that deep?
But I just feel like there's so many things that come with marriage that can potentially make it more messy than it needs to be.
You're surprised by your friends and your girl. I booked you a holiday. Same time. Who are you going with?
Ooh, that's mad. I'm gonna go with my girl. I will never live it down.
Ever. You try and do that,
You will never live it down, bro.
you won't even be able to have peace. Remember that? You know that
peace.
that meme, yeah? Yeah, you're calling me and I'm with my guys. Do you not have manners? That is what you will hear constantly on that holiday, bro.
You saying your hairline's running away?
Don't do that.
It's almost like it looks like hair doesn't exist in that.
It's looking a little bit thin over there still.
Don't do that. It's literally not. It's just the sponge, man. Hold on. Give me a sec.
No, you do that, but I'm just letting you know from now, if that persists, you're in trouble.
Why am I in trouble? Your hair's thinning.
I can't lie, I'm actually so blessed to have the hair that I've got.
Your hair's thinning.
My brother is balding on a mad thing. And I was blessed. I'm the one that's
There's
not.
nothing wrong with balding.
No,
You would
nothing
look
at-
calm.
nothing at
You
all.
got a beard. Yeah.
I would look calm. You wouldn't. You look like a tortoise.
There's nothing wrong. Who's a good bald on? Hey, stop
You look
laughing
like
like
a
that.
tortoise.
Who's a good bald on? That Donny that's in the NBA. He does analysis.
Don't try to
Richard
change the
Jefferson.
subject.
Richard
We're talking
Jefferson.
about turtles.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being bald, bro. There's nothing wrong. Hey, stop laughing like that. Stop laughing like that. This is what I mean about man. This is what makes situations worse. It's a bit mad.
Bro, I'm sorry, the first tortoise I thought was that from Kung Fu Panda.
The Kung Fu Panda tours.
Kung Fu Panda was a film, bro.
Was a film. Big up Jack Black, fam.
That film is sensational.
Where you going, bro? We're in.
I know. I just need to.
Yeah, just pattern your thing quickly, bro. I can't lie. It's looking very.
Don't say that. It looks better now, though, innit? It looks better now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's better than what it looked like before.
There's hair there. No, don't do that.
But what you're basically doing is the comb over thing. You know how the man them used to do the comb over that?
It's the sponge, bro.
That's what you're doing.
When you start, your hair starts thinning because it already has. I showed you that in the back.
You're struggling.
It's looking a bit mad.
It's fine,
It's looking
bro.
a bit mad.
That's
Exactly,
calm, bro.
man. There's
Minor
nothing wrong with
things.
that.
Minor
There's
things.
nothing wrong
Anyway,
with that. Love,
we're
bro.
back in.
Love.
Love Moses. Back in for another episode of OTR. On the Rocks. Myself, Sav, and Sam Obasaki. What are you telling me, my
Say
brother?
the main man, man. I like it when you do that.
No.
And I think you say the main man every time you're introducing your co-host, bro. Who's really the main man? Is it me or Horner?
One is one show, one is the other
It
show.
don't matter, bro. I need to be. If I'm the main man, I gotta be the main man.
I see you on Sky Sports the other day.
Yeah, come
James
on.
Obaseki.
I don't know why the man were trying to make it deep. Like he said,
He basically said you're a side character.
Nah, he
Not
said-
even
he,
main.
He literally said my name after. And another thing, the auto cue had the James right on
James
top.
Olcott, innit?
Yeah, so he just said it again. I was like, yeah, it's calm. Like, and he was bare apologetic after. I was like, bro, it's calm. Like, I think people take. I don't know if they take TV too serious because obviously it's TV, but for me, it's just like,
Bro, TV, about as many people watch TV as a dead episode of FD.
yeah, it's mad, bro.
That's that real.
It's mad, but that's what I mean. The production that goes on, the production that goes into it is still the same, if not more.
I hear it. No, facts. And to be fair, that's just how it's been. But it's only a matter of time before linear is like, hold on a second. Like these brands and stuff are gonna start realizing, why are we doing ad placements on TV when the same exposure?
I don't know though.
I just feel like it's gonna take, like, by the time people who are execs that are people who've grown up in our era are gonna realize the power of digital one day, in the same way theatre just kind of died out. I think TV might as well.
That'll be an interesting time. They better relax because I need a few shows, bro. I want shows on TV. What are you saying though?
I'm there, man. I'm there.
Yeah.
What am I saying? Bro, I'm tired, man.
Are you actually?
Tired, bro. Juggling bare different things.
Oh
Obviously,
yeah, you had the event recently.
I had the event the other day.
How was
but
that?
Straight on
Looked
to
a
the
bit
production
dead
of the
still.
next one.
Looks a bit dead.
What looked dead? I've never had not one dead event. Touch wood. Touch that profusely.
Yeah, nah,
fam.
it did look good. It did look good.
It was good. I can't lie, it was good. It was interesting. Like, that was the second time we've done an event there. 2 very different events.
In what sense?
Like the first time we did an event there, yeah. Big up Dev, big up Mads. We it was like super packed in there. Couldn't really move in there. Yeah. But then this one, slightly less people, but a better vibe.
That happens sometimes.
Interesting.
Though. That happens.
Yeah. What you been telling me?
Same old, man. The transfer shows good. Went up to Chelsea. Bro, I got stuck in Liverpool.
Huh?
So basically, I went up to Chelsea to report the game, interview Tuchel and Chilwell after the first win of the league. Amazing stuff, you know what I mean? 1-0 on that.
We used to work football after this, but you know what I'm saying?
We don't need to. And then after, there was no trains, bro. You know all the train strikes that are happening? So there was no trains back from Liverpool. So when I checked on the train line, it said it would take me 11 hours to get home. And I was literally got to the station at like 8:30. So I was panicking, bro. I was seeing if I go to Leeds, what will happen if I go to Manchester. All of them were telling me that I'm going to have to stay in the station for at least 4 hours.
Swear down.
I didn't even know what to do. Like I didn't know what to do. And then I called one of the cameramen back at Goodison Park. And he was like, oh yeah, we haven't left yet. Like, literally just finished exporting. I said, bro, can I just jump in with you back to London? Like he took me back to Cobham. Then I had to get Uber back from there. It was a long, like the drive was like 4 hours. So it was basically like 5 hours less than what I would have had to do if I had stayed in Liverpool. But yeah,
Liverpool's not up the road enough.
It's not still.
It's not up the road.
But
man used to be up there sometimes.
So why?
Miffy, you already know why.
Oh yeah! Hey. I completely forgot about that, you know.
Hey, fam. Yeah, that was a moment in time.
That was a moment in time. Damn. But yeah,
anyway.
apart from that,
yeah,
nothing else, man. I feel like I've been excited for the Premier League coming back.
Yeah, I was gassed.
Yeah, you lot look good, man.
I was gassed. I can't lie. I think Robbie said it on the overlap. He said this is the first time, as an Arsenal fan, I feel prepared going into a season. Do you get what I'm saying? Like every time I've watched our pre-seasons, past decade, it's just been boring. And not just boring, but like worrying.
Yeah.
We ain't filled certain holes. We ain't addressed this problem. Now I actually feel together. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's cohesive.
Yeah,
no. And it's evident, like Crystal Palace is our bogey team, bro. If we lose twice in a season to a team, often it's Crystal Palace. Do you get what I'm saying?
But I feel like you caught them at the right time. I feel like it's very good to play your bogey team at the start of the season because you're like locked in. Like even with us, we haven't won at Goodison Park since 2017. So like to get that win, like obviously people are saying, the football it wasn't a great, but we got the win. Like and we haven't won there in years. So it was good, man. I think everyone keeps overhyping like, I don't want to go there too far, but everyone's overhyping Arsenal. And Spurs.
That's not true.
Yeah, yes they are. They've literally said that you lot are going to finish in the top 4 because you've got a few man that was on the bench for City for a few years and they've got the winning mentality. But at the same time, you still don't have, like, for me, you don't have that many leaders. Like you have captains for like what's his name? Where's Odegaard from? Norway, right? Norway, Xhaka, Zinchenko, but at the same time, it's not Prem proven. Like it's not real. It's
Prem proven in terms of performance, in terms of leadership. Yeah, that's fine. You can say that. There's definitely a lack of senior players.
Know-how,
But having said that though, if you look at what happened last season, and it was interesting having watched back on the Amazon Prime All or Nothing.
That was a good event.
It was interesting watching and listening to the fact that Arsenal is the youngest team in the league. Youngest manager in the league as well. Like, the fact that we finished where we did with the youngest team, we flopped, don't get me wrong. 4th was ours and we fucked it. But I do feel like I understand that I can see the project that Arteta is creating. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if we don't finish top 4 again this year, which would be a disaster in my opinion, because I think we should be pressing for top 4 this year. Like I said, I couldn't actually remember a time in history where Arsenal and Tottenham both finished top 4 for the past however long. I don't think it's ever happened. But I could see it happening this year. Maybe. It's like neck and neck, bro. I don't think there's any clear winner of that 4th spot. Do you get what I'm saying?
We're winning. We're getting top 4. So you lot, it's you.
I don't know.
You
I actually
Spurs.
don't know. It depends. If you
lot
don't
have the know-how. You lot don't have the know-how.
And you get a couple injuries in the back line, you're pissed.
If you get injuries, you're pissed as well. Same
in
as Spurs.
In what area?
Defense.
Not really.
Yes.
Tomiyasu's out. He's already out. Tierney's out right now. But we've got backup. We've signed backup.
Bro,
Ben White isn't a great right back. He's not going to be our right back for the rest of the season. Tommy's back.
But you lot don't. That's what I mean about the know-how. Like, you've got the players there. You can say, these lot are good in these periods. But fam, you can't tell me, Gabby Jesus gets injured now. Yeah. Martinelli can play through the middle. But still, Martinelli's not still a guy like that. In Nketiah, he can play through the middle. Not a guy like that. Like that.
So who's your striker?
Do well. They could do well.
You're selling Werner right now. You just let go of your £100 million player. Who's your striker?
Yeah, we've got Broja and Havertz.
Shut up, man. Havertz is one. What's he done?
He's done way more than all of your strikers.
Hold on. Let me just quickly, because somebody read me a stat the other day. Havertz last season scored all of his goals against teams outside the top half of the table.
You know that stat. Those type of stats. Those stats are very stupid.
So what's he gonna do for you in the big games? You're talking about big moment players.
You know those type of stats are actually stupid, because realistically, who are you to tell me that I should score against this team or this goal doesn't count? Bro, we can do that for anyone.
How much did you sign Havertz for?
It's like 75 mil.
Too much to not score against.
Bro, he won us the Champions League. He won us the Super Cup, won us the Club World Cup as well. Bro, we're actually in a position where last season we underachieved, but that's by our standards. We finished 3rd, got to 2 cup finals, won 2 trophies that you can only win if you win the Champions League, a trophy that you've never won before. Yeah. So in our terms, I'm just letting it be known.
Yeah, you can say that. That's just irrelevant.
In our terms, we underachieved. Yeah.
No, you didn't. I think 3rd is a great spot.
No, but it was the gap. It wasn't. We didn't want it to be that far off. We knew that we had
3rd is 3rd.
Yeah, it does. It does matter, because it does, innit? Like, you lot were like 32 points off of City. Like,
everyone's 32 points off of
City. No, we weren't. We were like 20.
That's good.
Well, that's what I mean. You got to bridge that gap, bro. You got to bridge that gap.
Do you think that this season, after the window you've had, you're closer to bridging the gap to City than you were last season?
Not yet, but the window's not closed. When the window's finished and we might have a few more players.
If you finish this window, not having signed a striker, you won't get top 4. You've heard it here first.
Okay.
You've heard it here first.
That's great.
Are you going to be happy with Havertz as being your number 1 striker?
He won't be our number 1 striker.
I'm asking you, if you don't sign a striker,
he's not going to be our only striker.
Broja
Broja is going to be involved. Sterling's going to be involved. Pulisic is going to be involved. Mount's going to be involved. All of these men are going to get goals, bro. James is going to get involved in a few goals, few assists as well. It's a team effort, bro.
Okay, bro.
It's a team effort.
I hope for your sake.
Number 9s don't work for us. They haven't worked for us in a while.
The last good striker you had was Diego. Well, not good striker, but the last striker that actually worked for you lot was Diego Costa.
He was a good striker. What are you trying to get at? Huh? He was a good striker.
No, I'm saying the last striker that worked for you.
Oh, yeah.
Like after that, Morata.
But there's not that many. But think about it. There's not that many good strikers like out there that you can say, Chelsea should go for him. Like, realistically. If I asked you to name me 3, you wouldn't be able to say that aren't in the Premier League.
3 better strikers than what you have at your disposal right now.
Who would
that aren't in the Premier League? Why can't you sign a striker?
Okay,
from the Premier
say
League?
them then.
No, but I'm saying, why can't you sign a striker?
No, we can, but say them.
No, but so you can sign any striker from the Prem. All right, so I talking about available strikers.
Yeah,
Isak is better than half of the players.
No, he's not.
All right, cool.
You ain't watched him at all for you to say that.
In my opinion, I would rather have
your
starting in my team at striker Isak than Kai Havertz.
Where's he playing? Villarreal.
No, Sociedad. I'd still prefer to have an actual striker than a cam.
He's not a cam, bro. He's a supporting striker, but he can also play false 9, bro. He's not an out-and-out striker, but he can get goals, and he literally he works in the system, but he just needs to score more, and that's why Broja's there, because he's an out-and-out striker, bro.
I like Broja.
You man said Isak. That was the first name that you mentioned.
Ivan Toney's better than Broja.
Ivan Toney, I think he's a good striker, but he's not
better than Broja, bro.
Okay. But he's also like, how old is he? 26? Yeah, 26, 27.
Okay.
Different times in their careers. Broja's like just had his first season in the Premier League.
Okay.
Let's stop talking about football, man, because we'll carry on and you're just chatting crap, man. Let's talk about Kanye West and his storyline.
Jesus.
I think not even a thing. Apparently, Pete Davidson, is that his name? Pete Davidson and Kim have broke up, and then Kanye put out a post saying,
Skeet Davidson,
R.I.P. I feel like, it wasn't expected.
It was expected, bro.
Was you expected?
100%.
This soon?
As soon as they broke up, I said, give it 24 hours and he'll say something.
No, but I didn't expect them to break up that soon.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant him saying something. Of course, if it's a flash in a pan thing, it's a rebound thing, bro. So he literally just bounces from partner to partner to stay relevant in certain periods of time.
But apparently he proposed.
Yeah, and he also got a name branded on his skin,
which is very strange. We said it at the time. It's a very strange situation. People think that Kris Jenner's doing it for a storyline for keeping up with the Kardashians. I agree. I think that their lives, they're making the best stories that they can make for their TV program because they make a lot of money off of that.
Bro, I think they pick scenarios out of a hat and genuinely say, it's your turn to do that. Bruce, you got to chop your... You know what I'm saying? That's it. They've literally picked certain things out and that's it.
Yeah. No,
I'm joking about that one before people then come for me and relax. It was a joke. But
the only one that they're not is Tristan. Yeah, that guy is just out here.
He's super sav.
He's basically just saying, bro, I don't want this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how you can be so out here in the public, yeah, and your guy is doing you so wrong so publicly, and you're still saying, I want to have more children with you. Like, it's a crazy concept to me, but I also feel like, I'm not saying that they play a part in what generations are doing, yeah, but you know, we were talking a few weeks ago about how there's an increase of co-parenting situations. And I feel like it's become so normalized because of situations, not just that, but because it's made to seem so normal. Yeah,
and it's definitely more apparent now. I don't know if there's more of it, but it's definitely more apparent. Like, what's weird to me is the fact that situation with him putting up that Instagram story was also quite normal. Nobody batted an eyelid. But really, that's mad. Like, what you've done is kind of weird. If it was, let's say they're not famous people, and he did that, right? Everybody around her would be saying, nah, I can't lie, your baby father's fucking weird. So why is it not the same?
But everyone is literally telling her he's weird. Like, unless he's showing her a side that we don't see, which I doubt it, not being funny. The guy, like, you can't be a basketballer, yeah? And the only reason you're ever in the public eye is because of you cheating on your missus. Like, there was a compilation of him just shooting bare shots and missing all the time. It's like, bro, you don't even look like you're good at what you do, bro. Like, fair enough, he's made a living off of it, but bro, like, I don't know, man. People are, I feel like situations like that are really interesting, man.
Fam, that whole part of reality TV and that family, one day, like in 100 years' time, when we're all dead and they're all dead, they will be known as one of the most toxic families that ever existed.
Bro, have you even seen what their young G's doing? Mason?
No.
He's like on socials, like he will create a random account, yeah, and he will tell the world what's going on in their family. So apparently Kylie and Travis are getting married, yeah, and he created a random account saying, they're getting married. She just had a bridal shower. This is when she put up this picture with the girls. This was it. And then she had to come out and say, nah, it's not true. There's no bridal shower.
They can't even get privacy within their own
family. It's mad still. It's mad still.
Oh, God forbid I'm ever in a situation where my thing is so public. Pause. But that's just crazy.
I don't know. Even just going off that topic, I don't care about them anymore. Yeah. Big Brother.
What about it?
It's coming back, bro.
I knew you was going to be
It's coming back, bro. Hey, don't gas me. Don't gas me. Big Brother it has created some of the best moments in UK TV history.
Yeah, Big Brother's legendary still.
What?
That's GOAT status. Like, I don't really do the reality TV thing. You already know my thing.
Yeah.
I can watch a Big Brother calmly, but I wouldn't, but I can watch it. Do you get what I'm saying?
That is...
It's a GOAted TV show.
Bro, when Tiffany, what's her name? Tiffany Pollard, when she was on with Gemma, great television. When they said that she had that Donnie had died and she thought it was a Donnie in the house and she started moving, bro, great television, man.
Yeah, there's television. There's a lot of moments, even a lot of memes, a lot of viral moments. What was that clip where somebody had like was it a mop or a broomstick or something?
That was in the India one.
Yeah, but what was that clip?
I can remember.
This is gonna annoy me. I know. She goes,
I'll hit you with it. Oh no, you won't. Or something along those lines. Like,
it's gonna jar me because it's like she said, "Do you want some?" It's like
yeah. Let me try.
I can't remember what it was. I can't remember exactly what she said. Find it, please, because that's gonna actually just annoy me.
What is this behavior? Yeah. I've got it.
We're talking about the same thing.
No, we are. I'm sure we are.
Nah,
it's not this one.
What's that one?
That one is so funny,
bro. There's one where she says, like, it's very confrontational. It's just what she says.
Who
violent.
Who is it though?
I can't remember. Hold on, Big Brother, Big Brother.
You're building it up as well. It better be a mad thing.
Nah, but it's
if
not
I
even,
can't remember it.
It's not even that mad, but it's just the fact that she basically threatens her. It's like, do you want some? I'll give it you. But it's not that. It's not. That's not what she says.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember who it was.
Do you know what? We'll move on.
Yeah,
but that's just annoying me.
But it's coming back, and I genuinely, if I was not working in that year, bro.
Sorry, go on.
If I weren't working, I would go on it. Honestly,
I couldn't watch you on that show.
Really? Why, man?
Because
I think I'd win.
You've already got main character syndrome.
No, but I think I'd win.
So to go on there. It's like
I stopped saying that. Though. I don't think I've got it anymore.
You don't have to think that. You do have it.
I don't think I have, man. I let other people take the lead.
Damn, where is this?
I let you take the lead sometimes.
Pause. But here's the thing. No, but Big Brother is one of those shows where it was almost like when I was growing up, like the biggest show on TV. Like there was X Factor, you got your
Britain's
BET,
Got Talent.
yeah, cool, all of that. But Big Brother was like the thing.
Davina. And then when it went Davina, it was the other one. Alex. Is it Alex? Something.
I don't even know. Do you know who went on Big Brother? Andrew Tate. He's going mad viral at the moment. Have you
Swear
seen?
down, he went on Big Brother.
He was on Big Brother, bro.
I think he's one of the worst people on the internet.
Why?
Because he just constantly, I feel like he's a misogynist.
I think Andrew Tate is like Marmite because you either love him or you hate him. He's got a cult following who will actually do everything. Beck and Cool, they're doing whatever he says, yeah? Then there's the other side who hate him like he's Adolf Hitler. Do you get what I'm saying?
But did you not, like, I've seen a few things of him. I don't mind people speaking passionately about things, yeah? But he was talking about women and them going on party holidays.
Yeah.
And he was like, if I have a car and it's in a garage, he's like, bro, like, fam, why are you talking so passionately? You say if someone comes to the car, or I can't even remember I can't even remember it.
The analogy basically is, let's say your missus is going on holiday. The environment that she's going into, he's saying that the equivalent is leaving your car in a parking lot where you know your car's going to get broken into.
Yeah, but so that is bollocks.
No, it's dumb because you can't compare women and cars. Like that's basically saying she's your possession and blah blah blah.
But even that is just so stupid.
I know, but the thing is, we even spoke about it because he put what we've said in a much more extreme way, right? And I'll say it the way that we've said it. It's not nice, the thought of your girl going into an environment where there's drunk guys who might do predatory things and have sexually harassed women. You're not there to do anything, right? It's not nice to think of your girl in that scenario. But what he's saying is I say what goes.
Yeah.
If you want to go on holiday, no, you're not going on holiday because I said so. Now, obviously, for me, that's a mad thing. You can't say them things there because it's got to be two ways. It's not like she's your possession. I would hate to be one of those possessive guys whose girl feels like I can't do anything. I have to tell him everywhere that I am, every when that I am. Do you get what I'm saying? Dead. That's not a relationship to me. But the thing that he said is not that far away from what we said.
No, it is.
It's not.
And it is because of the analogy.
The analogy, yes, but what he's saying is
to an extreme that you just don't go to in it. Like you can feel a way about that environment, but you can also just say like, just be careful. Like, just be careful.
If I've got a car,
and he just
his
accent, bro. Nah, I get that guy off of the socials, man. But even talking on the holidays thing, there was a clip that went viral the other day about if there's a scenario, if you're asked, no, you're surprised, by your friends and your girl,
cool,
and they both say to you, I booked you a holiday,
right,
at the same time. Who are you going with?
Ooh. That's mad. Your boys and your girl.
Yeah, same time.
For financial reasons, I'm gonna go with my girl.
Only financial.
But the reason being, my boys have probably put money into a pot, right? All of them, to make that trip possible. My girl's fronted it on her once. So she's gonna lose out more peas if I, do you know what I'm saying?
Don't give me the fees thing. Is that the only reason?
Shut up, man.
Is that the only reason?
No, but...
Be honest.
Well, look, here's the thing. That will be one of the first things that comes to my mind, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to lose out on a hella dough. You've booked for us to go Dubai, whatever. You're going to lose out a hella peas. Also, I will never live it down.
Ever. You try and do that, you will hear that every time she's going anywhere, you're going anywhere, those friends are around.
You will never live it down,
You
bro.
will never live it down. You know why? There's a few things.
Yeah.
For the guys to book a holiday and not shout your girl in the first place, they're not really... There's something wrong in that situation.
She's going to... Even them, they can't... Like, she won't ever talk to them again.
Yeah, and... if the man them even try and make you feel bad for that situation, they're not your boys. Because they should know that in that situation, if you go with them, you won't even be able to have peace. Remember that?
Yeah,
you know that
no peace.
that meme, yeah? When when the Donny is like, you're calling me and I'm with my guys. Do you not have manners? That is what you will hear constantly on that holiday, bro. You won't even enjoy it. You won't enjoy it.
And you know, she'll be giving you that energy where it's like, you'll text her to say like, oh, like, I hope you're having a good day, blah, blah, blah. Thanks, you too.
Yeah. Oh,
that
and
kind
it's
of
the
energy.
you and two,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. That I can't lie. Just to avoid problems, I would have to go with my girl. It's as simple as that.
And also, I feel like I have more fun with my girl as well. Like, you know, you have more fun. You have more fun with your girl.
Be
right?
realistic.
You Boy, when I saw some of the comments, yeah, bro, so funny. Like someone said, do you watch The Boys? You don't watch anything, man. What do you do in your spare time?
Fruity, blood.
What do you do in your spare time?
Watching a show about boys and that.
Bro, it's just, hey, don't do that, man. What do you watch? What do you actually watch?
I work.
No, you don't work 24 hours.
Hour.
No,
working.
You don't. That's not true.
Bro,
because if you worked every hour, then the last pod would be out.
Oh, here we go. You just be careful. Hey, I got a thing for you right here, yeah? So I got sent a DM.
Yeah.
Randomly. Yeah?
Okay.
Sav, because it's kind of in line with what we're talking about right now. Sav, I got a mad question that's been burning at me a while, bro. If you're into a girl and you've been dating a few weeks, but you find out she still snaps her ex, what should you do? I trust her, and she says it's nothing, but it's just got me feeling a little off, you know? Thoughts would be appreciated, bro. Now, me personally...
Cut it.
Yeah.
Cut it. That ain't going anyway. That shit ain't too right. You need to cut it.
Snaps her ex, bro.
Snap as well.
Yeah,
not
problematic.
text.
No, snap.
Not Insta.
Snapchat.
Snap. That
Problematic.
app is only used really now for just things that are just wrong, bro. Like, why are you having conversations on Snapchat?
Yeah.
Who has conversations on Snapchat? Do you have any conversation?
I have convos with my people, some of my people on Snapchat.
But is it a conversation where it's just been going on consistently, or you don't have their numbers, or they only have Snap?
Like some people that I know don't have socials other than Snap.
Exactly. So that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. But if you've got Insta, you've got WhatsApp, bro. What? Why are you going on Snap?
Yeah, I do.
Like, and like, what? Why are you still talking to your ex like that?
Yeah,
like,
it's weird.
You're seeing them for a few weeks, and what did they say? What did the person?
They basically said that they're in a dating period, innit? Now, me personally, the bit here where he says, if you're into a girl and you've been dating a few weeks, but you find out she still snaps her ex, what should you do? It's as simple as this. Stop talking to them.
Yeah. Or no, you
It's as simple as that.
You just got to address it, like,
or
got to address it though, because if it's just the first few weeks that they're chatting, then it can't be that like.
No, not that deep. But at the same time, it's like, then you just realize it's not serious. Just don't treat her seriously. She's still chatting to her ex.
Yeah.
So just smash and do what you got to do, innit?
And no, you don't have to do that. You could just move on. Like, you can just
I'm
move
not saying
on.
you don't have to. I'm not saying you got to do that, but I'm saying if you want to, then do your thing.
You don't have to, because with that, you know, emotions can be formed. Emotions can be formed.
No, look at you. You're not an angel, fam. Stop pretending that you're an angel, bro.
I've grown up. I've adulted.
Stop
if someone's
saying you've
wasting your
adulted.
time, you move on. You try to find the love of your life. You keep it moving. I even was gonna ask you this. Not even ask you, but it's just something that I've felt irritated about recently. So as you know, I've been with my girl for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that,
I don't know how either.
shout out, man, I'm a great guy. We love each other. With that, yeah, comes people saying, like, when are you getting married and all of these things.
The pressures and them thing there.
And like before, you used to hear aunties and the uncles that used to come on that flex. You hear it with your older siblings. When are they? But I never used to think that was going to be my age mates, yeah? So now when people ask me, I'm like, bro, like, if I were to ask you, like, why haven't you found love yet? Is that deep? If
you have to ask me if I haven't found love yet?
Like if in response to that, like if I respond to that, because sometimes people just bring it out randomly, like, and it's like, bro, you're not even gonna be invited. No offense, but like, you're not even gonna be there.
Yeah.
So why are you asking me?
Yeah, facts.
Like, and it's not just a conversation starter. And the reason why I say, it's the same thing as if someone's banging gym, yeah. So then suddenly they think that they can address your weight and say, you've lost a little bit. But then you're looking like Mark Henry and them things. Like, am I allowed to address that? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't know, man. I think people, I really detest it when people ask those questions.
I think that it's
personal questions, bro.
It's unnecessary. I feel like a lot of times people get married out of pressure, and that's a problem. If you get married out of pressure, one, I think you're weak. Two, the fact that you even pressured into that situation in the first place is wrong. Nobody can pressure you to do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I believe in marriage, to be honest.
Really?
Bro, I do, but I don't.
Nah, believe, man.
No, I do, but I don't. Like, I feel like in this day and age, I'm not going to say it's outdated, but I can understand the argument to say, what do you gain from it? If it's not something spiritual. Like,
spiritual?
No, spiritual, cool, but if it's not something spiritual, what do you gain from it? Like, I feel like there's so many things that come with marriage that can potentially, obviously you don't want to, you know, we've spoken about prenups in the past. You don't want to assume that that's going to have to be used, but certain things have to get put in place. Yeah, it's the same way I said to you, you don't plan to crash your car, but you make sure you have insurance. I think it's similar.
It's bollocks.
I think personally, it's similar. And we've been over that on previous pods anyway.
Yeah.
But I just feel like there's so many things that come with marriage that can potentially make it more messy than it needs to be.
Yeah, but
I do also see the pros.
Yeah, but also it's like, I feel like there's the stages in relationships as well. And like, marriage is a beautiful thing. Like, being married is a beautiful thing. Like, and I feel like it's almost being lost because of the things that we're seeing in society of like the co-parenting, just relationships and just going. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone can choose their path in that, yeah. But like religion wise as well, like, bro, it's huge.
But somebody asked me the question the other day, and I've had to think about this. Is for better or for worse actually good?
Yes.
Why?
Because in any relationship, it's good. Like any relationship that you hold in high regard or that you value, yeah, you can't just think that we can only be dogs or we can only be close when we're in our best selves, if that makes sense. Like, you've got to take me for when I'm down and out, when I'm having problems mentally and all of these things, like, especially the person that's closest to you. Like, that's why it's so deep, because they're supposed to be that person to be able to uplift you and keep you going. Like, it's a support system. That's what marriage technically is. Like, without that, in a sense, you can just go. Like, you could just go. It's like you're locked in. Like, being locked in for life means that through anything that we go through, and we're not talking about madness like cheating or just spending money and not saying or doing F and on my card and all of that stuff, like, bro, like, I'm talking about just be like the relationship. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to mean something. It's supposed to be deeper. Do you know what I mean? But that's what I think. Anyway,
it's just a question, isn't it? I think it's an interesting question, because a lot of people would say, yeah, for better or for worse, but when it's actually time to be there for that worst period, people are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not about stuff.
But then also, where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? Because, like, you're saying cheating, cool, F, all of that, yeah, cool, there's a line there. But that shouldn't just be the line, in my opinion.
Yeah, defo, but it
There's
just depends. It
other
depends.
things
It
that you
depends on the individuals. Like, it depends on what they've been through, what they value, what they like. Do you know what I mean? But you also know the person that you're with. Like, you know what they'll like, what they won't like, what you won't like, and stuff. So, yeah. But that person that sent the scenario, people need to send more. If you got any questions, send us more. We'll talk about them on the pod. I actually wanted to talk to you about the train strikes, bro. Not even in too much detail, but there's now been rumors that there's going to be auto trains, bro.
Yeah, but there's already auto trains, like in certain lines. DLR has been auto for like 10 years now.
I didn't even know that.
DLR's been auto from I was a little youth. So it's been a thing, innit? But they're just
fair.
going to turn it into like a more...
But they're going
to do it with a lot of
jobs.
people.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that's crazy, in my opinion, because you're just getting rid of a whole workforce. That's mad.
And it's because they're striking over not being paid enough. Like, bro, I saw... Like, there's so many people that are working now that are thinking of striking because of just the costs and everything. That everything is just rising. Interest is just crazy, bro.
Other than petrol's finally going back down.
Yeah, and even at that, because it was so high, now it's a bit lower. I feel like, whoa,
bro. This is how they're smart, fam.
Yeah, they're really not in.
They're so smart, bro. Like, they'll make it ridiculous. They'll bring it back down to still a ridiculous level, but because it's below outrageous, we're like, it's gone back down again. It was 105 just to set, like, just a couple
months, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway.
We need. The only thing. Remember, you was talking about nurses and how and doctors. They're the only ones that won't be able to strike. Apparently, they're thinking about it. I was listening to LBC, and there's people that are calling in saying that they understand why their teams are trying to strike and that, because they're undervalued, bro. When I was in hospital,
they're definitely undervalued.
Like, fam, they're not getting paid enough for what they have to go through. Like, even like, there was someone lost their wife because of she was a doctor, I believe, or a nurse, and she was overwhelmed, and she felt like she was letting people down. So she thought that the way out was just to not be here anymore, bro.
Swear down.
Like, and that is how deep it is. Like, we're talking to people, like, that's what I just don't understand. We got man like Rishi Shanik, or whatever his name is.
I fucking hate that guy, bro.
Saying things where they're taking
peas out of this area, out of this impoverished area, so go put it back into the conservative. Bro, when I see that guy on Main Road, I'm going to wring his neck. This is
Homer Simpson.
Put it up. You know the man there? That's the only way. Like, if I do the mad thing, he's not. But one-on-one, me and you, let's go down the street, Main Road, let's fucking have it. Pussy, who are you talking about?
Yeah, no. When I heard that, I was just like, it's just sad. I feel like it's just sad where we are as a country, man.
Certain man really so brazenly said it when he's actually doing a speech. He knows cameras are there. He went and did it and said it anyway. Bro, what?
He said he used his hands, and that he knew that was gonna gauge them.
5 minutes with my man in the UFC arena. Are you fucking mad? We curtains.
You should have fight.
Working class. You know, like, working class. You fucking. Yo.
Nah, he's not still. He's not still. But that's what I'm saying. We're doomed unless we do a France and do a madness. Then yeah.
I don't know, man. France is also mad. The way they treat Muslims is crazy over there.
Really?
No country is calm.
No country's calm. But I feel like we're just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But like drastically worse. Like for the average person. Before it was like there was levels to the madness. Do you know what I mean? But now I see it impacting us on an everyday basis, bro. Like, you can't go to the hospital and be mad at not being seen in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you know what they're going through now. Like, that's what I mean. We can even, like, I've become more sympathetic to all of bus drivers, train drivers, all of these people that are asking for more money. Fam, they deserve it. We all deserve more money, fam. If they shout us, would you strike?
Nah. I need bread. I need bread. I need it.
I need it as well.
I can't strike, fam.
But I get why they involved. I'll retweet,
bro. And I understand it. Like, people say, I don't get why are they striking. Like, I don't understand what like, you're a train driver, you can't strike. It's like, no. That's not how this works, bro. If we were a country where you weren't allowed to strike, we'd be living in a dictatorship. And trust me, you don't want to live in a tyrannical dictatorship.
Yeah.
You want to live in Russia. We live in China and them places there. No, you don't.
But
Trust me,
I
you
heard
don't want to
the
live there.
maddest thing about South Korea, but
Yeah,
don't want to go into
you
that.
don't want to go into that.
But-
I'll go on.
No, I was gonna say
Yeah.
just one quick question.
Yeah.
And you touched on it a little bit, and I wouldn't say Rishi's racist in it, but he's got a few undertones. Yeah.
But fuck that guy. Every time you
But-
say his name, that's what I'm going to say.
But can you be racist and be mixed race?
Okay, I'm going to say something, but it's not like the term racist, like the actual definition of being racist is being racially prejudiced towards an ethnic minority within the country where they reside, right? You can be racially prejudiced towards your own kind without a doubt.
But the reason I say that is because that his talkie done, I don't know what his full name is yet, but he was doing a live where they mentioned black girls or something, and he said, black girls come like Drogba or something like that. And then he did an interview with, I can't remember her name, but it's on Standout TV, I think.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Cheyenne Reynolds.
Yeah, so when he was like they were talking about the situation, he was like, oh, I'm not racist. And she was like, yeah, you can't be racist, you're mixed race. And people in the comments were like, what? Like,
yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. Like I'd have to do a little bit more thinking about it, but the way that I look at it is like this. If you are racially prejudiced towards somebody else, you might as well be racist, in my eyes. Just because the terms have two different definitions in the dictionary doesn't mean it doesn't have the same effect.
yeah.
That's just my opinion in it. But what do you think? Like, do you think so? Alright, cool. Me and you, I'm mixed race. You're not. Can I be racist?
It's a real tough one though. I don't think it's racism. I think it's self-hate or prejudice or something. Self-hate.
Because
really.
yeah, like you're right. By the literal definition, that term racism.
Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that his own race is superior. Yeah, you're racist then. I think you're racist. I think you're racist because it said prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism.
Right.
So he's racist then.
It's got nothing to do with ethnic minority.
But can you, the belief that all members of each race, no, but you can't be racist to your own kind because you can't think that your own kind is superior to your own kind.
Okay.
Do you know what I
So
mean?
you can be racially prejudiced but not racist. That's weird. You can definitely be racially prejudiced. If you're a black man and there's let's say, a perfect example. Black police officers often do way too much because they're trying to prove themselves to their peers in the job.
Yeah.
Racially prejudiced towards their own kind. Is that racist or is that like, how do you...
Okay, let me to get the definition of prejudice.
Back in the day, there was one black police officer in my area who you knew, if you're black, it's long. Like, he's worse than the white officers that are racist. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he was trying to prove to them, yo, I'm one of you know.
It says race prejudice definition, prejudice against or hostility toward people of another race or colour or of an alien culture. So I don't think you can be racist to your own
technically
people.
you can't be racist to your own people.
Yeah, you can't.
If I say, because a lot of people used to say this, like black people can't be racist, right? What? I don't agree with that.
To white people, I think that was
to
it.
white people, I can understand the argument, but in my mind, you can still be racially prejudiced. Even if you can't be racist, you can still be racially prejudiced towards them.
Interesting one still. So interesting one. I actually don't know. I don't even know where I can find out that information. But from the definitions, it seems to be where it is, isn't it? Like,
it's definitely interesting. Everyone's thoughts are their own thoughts, and one definition is what a person decided to write, innit? Like what I decide is something different. What you decide is something different. Everyone's everyone.
Yeah, I actually want to know what people think as well. Let us know in the comments. Let us know on our grams, Twitter, whatever. Make sure you get the questions in. This has been another episode of On the Rocks. We're gonna be here every week. No stunting, no slacking. Communication is key, isn't it, Sav?
Isn't it, Sam?
Yes, it
Yes.
is. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Don't know.
Peace.